How you doing, guys? Richard here from Yes I Can, and today we're going to talk about the importance of customer reviews when selecting a tradie. Let's do it. Okay guys, let's address the common question: how important are customer reviews when selecting a tradesman, a tradie, a contractor? Guys, I base my business at Yes I Can and our company. We base it highly on customer reviews. The only thing you need to look at when we're talking about customer reviews is looking at multiple platforms. I know of, and I'm not going to name any of them, I know multiple platforms that make it extremely easy for customers or for contractors to fake reviews. So it's very important that you look at a multitude of reviews online. And I'll give you a couple of examples of this as we go along. One of the main, a very good indicator of whether you have a good contractor or not is Facebook reviews, Google reviews, Yellow Pages reviews. Those are the three main ones that I know of that are very secure, a very good starting point, okay? You've also got other places like, look, there are multiple other review avenues that you can go through, but again, they vary in terms of being able to change reviews and the contractor having influence over the reviews. One of the best ways to accompany reviews, so for example, if you're hiring Joe Blow from the carpentry services, so you're asking for his Facebook profile, you jump on Facebook. A lot of your dodgy companies do not allow reviews on their Facebook. That's one of the biggest trends that I've seen. Not only that, you will go through their comments on their videos and you'll see that they've deleted all the comments are positive, there are no reviews, and something does not seem right, okay? For example, couple of roofing companies, and yes, I'm going to call out the roofing companies because there's a video coming, actually, stay tuned for it, about the roof restorers. You've got a lot of roof restorers that are claiming that they can renovate your roof for about $1,400. One, that's impossible, and two, if you look at all their Facebook pages, you'll see that reviews are switched off. Okay, I put a couple of comments on their advertising campaigns, guys, and I get deleted and blocked instantly. So there are certain things. So not only do you look at Facebook, jump on Google their business name. Google, make sure they're on Google. Put the business name into Google and see what other platforms they're on. We're on over 100 different directories. Yes, I can. So we've got over 10 different platforms that we have reviews on. A lot of your good quality contractors have reviews all over across the board. In addition to the customer reviews, ask to see some previous jobs. So whether that is, they can organize for you to go see a previous job, whether they can, provide photos, videos, documentations of it. It's very important. Do not base all your studies on one thing. And the last part of the reviews is, if you ask a tradie, ask him if you can get some contact details of a customer that they've done work for previously that have done very similar work to what you want them to do. So, if it's a big enough company and they've done it for a long time, they'll have no problems with that. We do this for our customers all of the time. So guys, customer reviews are very important, okay? And people that are dodgy generally hide their reviews because it shows up as very bad reviews. If it's very difficult for you to review a company, there's always a reason why. So for example, I had a bit of a problem with the bank. I'm not going to get into details. I had a bit of problem with the bank that I'm banking with. I jumped online. It's not a mainstream bank. I jumped online. It's nearly impossible to leave a review for them because there's nowhere where you can leave a review. And that tells you something about what these companies are trying to achieve. It's the same with a lot of the roofing contractors that are putting out there ridiculous prices for roof restorations. You cannot restore a roof for under $2,000, and we're going to do a video on that. Stay tuned. And if you look at these guys' Facebook pages, there's nowhere to leave a review. There's no reviews. There's nothing. Very basic stuff. And the reviews that you do see are usually videos or ones that they want you to see. Guys, it's very simple, very important. When you're choosing a contractor, reviews are a big thing. But there are also, if you've seen it, some of our other videos, there are also underlying other factors that you need to look at. Licenses, insurance, public liability, customer reviews, the quality of their work. Because at the end of the day, you can have a customer that has one standard and you can have another standard. You might have done, got the review from the customer that has a lower standard. He did it really cheap, did a good enough job for the price, and beautiful, we'll give you a review. So it's quite important, guys. So look, to sum up, customer reviews are quite important. They're very important, actually. And it's just about, using the resources available to you to try to minimize the risk of, getting ripped off, getting a dodgy tradesman, a tradesman who's not qualified, making sure that your hard-earned cash goes into the right place. And also, guys, look at my other videos. I've got videos on why tradies cost so much, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos on, how much to expect to pay for certain tasks that you want to do around the house. I think it's very important that, we inform people on how much they should expect to pay. You've got a lot of companies like High Pages, for example. All right, you jump online, you type in handyman, and they're advertising handyman as low as $30 an hour. That's impossible. The reason they're doing that is to get more clicks. Guys, there's a lot of misconception out there. Like, for example, renovating a bathroom. No, you can't renovate a bathroom for under $10,000. Again, watch our video. We've got a video on that. You need to have a realistic expectation. Your guys that are coming in, if a good tradesman gives you a price, for example, for a bathroom of $20,000, which is the average bathroom according to Fair Trading, the average bathroom I think is like $18,900. If you're getting a quote of $18,000, $19,000, $20,000, and then all of a sudden you get another quote at $10,000, that difference there should lead to some kind of alarm bells. Why is it so much cheaper? What's the difference? Because I promise you one thing, absolutely promise you, if I can capture more audience by having a package for a bathroom at $10,000, then having one at $20,000, and then having a custom one at above $20,000, I would do that. Why wouldn't I want to capture more of my audience? But the reality of it is, to get things done without cutting corners, it's not doable. Again, watch that video, guys, about the bathroom. I mean, it cost me roughly about $12,000 for an absolute basic bathroom. And also look at our other videos that explains to you, how we spend public liability, insurance, yada yada yada. It's the video title is going to be why do tradies cost so much to hire? Guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but this point is very important. I go to a lot of customers' houses. And a lot of my customers, if I could document every single one, I would dedicate my life to YouTube just documenting dodgy workmanship in Australia. I had a customer recently, she got her floorboard, brand new unit in Roselands, in Sydney. Brand new apartment, she got her floorboards done. The contractor's put scotia all the way around. Scotia you're supposed to glue down, he's put 600 pin nail holes in it. It looks like Swiss cheese. And no expansion gaps. The floors haven't been laid correctly. And when she came up to him and said, listen, I've got a problem with my floors, he said to her, well, what do you expect for $2,000? Same thing, that same lady got a kitchen guy to expand her kitchen, to do an island that didn't come with her unit when she moved in. After he finished, the colors didn't match. And she said to him, hang on a sec, why don't the colors match? Do you know what his response was? His response was, you didn't ask me to color match. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out, that you have to color match. But at the same time, he said to her, what do you expect for the money that you paid? But when I went into that customer's house and she asked me how much it would cost to replace, and I said it'll be, that job should have cost between $3,000 to $4,000, and now that we have to remove and repair what the previous guys have done, it'll be more like $4,500 to $5,000. She's like, well, that's too expensive. Well, I said, man, you want to pay cheap, you don't want to check the customer reviews, you don't want to check licenses, you don't want to check public liability. What do you expect is going to happen? So if you guys are following the cheapest person, you don't care about reviews, all you care about is about cheap, Don't complain when something goes wrong, please guys. And please, and it's very important, not all contractors are the same. There are plenty of contractors out there that have very good quality work and have an absolute craftsman of what they do. And we have absolute passion of what we do. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please put them in the comments below. You can contact us, info@yesican.com.au. Visit our website, www.yesican.com.au. Contact us, 1-800-300-937. That's 1-800-300-YES. And until next time, guys, at Yes I Can, if we can't do it, no one can. Thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.